It's a Tuesday during the month of February, so we're here to look at last week's trivia questions. Those were questions 11 through 15, and we're going to tell you the answer and where we found those answers. So we're going to start right in with last Monday's question, and it dealt with snowfall. How many total years in the period from 2001 to 2025 has the Northeast gone without a storm ranked on the Northeast Snowfall Impact Scale? Was it 1, 3, 5, or 7 years? If you answered C, 5 years, that is correct. And we got this directly from a WeatherWise. Here is John Neese talking about that snowfall impact scale here in the Northeast. And there is a chart that goes through 2024. And if you look at this chart, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 years, but 2025 not included on this. We had to add that to it, and it was a 0 also. So the answer to this was C, 5 years. On to last Tuesday's question, and it goes talking about tornadoes. Only one of Pennsylvania's 67 counties has not recorded a tornado since the year 2000. Which county is that? Is it McKean, Cameron, Juniata, or Philadelphia? If you answered B, you got this correct. And I just want to let you know that when I popped this into ChatGPT, Juniata is what was given to me, so that's why we chose that as one of the answers. But the correct answer was Cameron County, and we can get that here from a chart put out by Bryant Cell, so Storm Cell Weather here. And this goes back to the most recent tornadoes by county. McKean County, the last tornado there recorded in 2003. Juniata back in 2019. And Philadelphia County was 2021. If you look at Cameron County here, you have to go back all the way to 1998 to when they had their last recorded tornado. And as a matter of fact, there were two in the 1990s. One was September 26th in 1994 and another May 31st, 1998. So Cameron County has not seen a tornado or reported a tornado since 1998. Now moving on to last Wednesday's question, and we go back to the 20th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, which brought devastation to the city of New Orleans. And what was unusual about this is the storm was eerily similar to a scenario that was used for emergency management training there just 1 year prior. The name of that fictitious storm shared a connection with what type of kitchen product? Was it cooking spray, rice, cheesecake, or sauce? And if you answered A, cooking spray, you got that correct. And as a matter of fact, in 2004, FEMA ran some simulations of a fictitious hurricane named Hurricane Pam, and you can see some of the work here from that simulation. And so we had to make it a little bit harder than just giving you the name, so we threw in some cooking products. And if you've ever been down the aisle where you have to find the non-stick stuff in the grocery store, Pam is the answer to question 13. Moving on to question 14, now we're going to go ahead to the summer of 2025, and there was a non-fatal crash along a major Pennsylvania highway that resulted in some punny social media posts. What was spilled all over the roadway in that accident? Was it macaroni, meatloaf, mozzarella cheese, or mushrooms? And if you answered C, mozzarella cheese, you were correct. There's some photo evidence from this accident. This occurred not too far from here on I-Interstate 80 here in Center County. You can see the boxes of cheese all over I-80 that actually closed the road. And one local office here put out this post, an update from this road closure, and it said the road is almost Gouda, and that it was closed due to debris. And Cheesy does it now and adjust your travels. So thankfully, it was a non-fatal accident, and it was just the mozzarella cheese that was lost in this. Now on to the final question of last week, and we're talking here about ourselves here at Weather World. As many of you know, the Outreach Studios officially was named the Band Family Studios here in our department following the renovations last year. But what year was Weather World first broadcast from this space in Walker Building here at the University Park campus? Was it 1999, 2001, 2004, or 2008? The answer to this question was C, 2004. It was actually Election Day 2004 when we first aired on PCN. And although we don't have photos from that, this is photos from the time period. You may see some familiar faces here. There's the old set. We used to have the poinsettias on there during the holiday season, and our old big chunky television monitors. So lots of familiar faces, and the old set certainly brings back a lot of memories. So that was the answer to this question. Now, don't forget, if you get 10 or more of these questions correct, you are going to be entered into our pool for some prizes. And again, what are those prizes? Third place prize is going to be the Cozy Collection. We have 2 books here. The first one, The Weather God's Curse, the Gettysburg Campaign, that's co-written by our own John Neese, and then Wilder Weather, which is written by one of our graduates of our department. You'll also get 2 mugs and some hot chocolate as well. I had the chance to read both of those books last summer. I highly recommend. So that's the third place prize. Second place prize, you get to really show your love for Weather World. If you win second prize, we have all of this merchandise for you, a Weather World sweatshirt, a beanie, a shirt, an umbrella, as well as a hat. So the second place prize is Weather World merchandise, and then the grand prize, generously donated by a longtime and loyal viewer, Ambient Smart Weather Station. So that will be sent to you along with a 40th anniversary ball cap and a Weather World umbrella. So that's what you get if you win the game. You just have to keep playing this week. And the contest continues through this coming Friday. And we'll be back in a moment with more.